What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I am down at Brinkley RV and I'm going to give you a tour of the brand new 2025 Brinkley Model Z 3515. Now, I made a post a couple weeks ago asking people what they wanted to see in RVs moving forward with the 2025s, because we all know things are already getting crazy. And about 30% of those comments were asking for a desk. So this one has what they're calling a multi-purpose flex room. So it has a desk that is actually on the riser. Another nice thing about this new model is it is just under 40 feet at 39 feet 11 inches. And it's also under 14,000 pounds dry. I think you guys are gonna absolutely love this camper. Drop comments, give me feedback, let me know how you feel. All the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, including a link for the pricing, will be down in the description. We're gonna start on the inside, work our way around the outside, probably wrap this up in about 15 or so minutes. So I hope you guys enjoy the tour. Let's go ahead and get started. Again, it's the 2025 Brinkley Model Z 3515. And since it does have that multi-purpose flex room, that is where I'm going to start my tour today, but I want to walk through the main entrance. There is also a rear entrance over here to the right that is pretty darn cool, but I want you to get a nice little glimpse here of this living room. So pretty classic Brinkley setup here with the dual opposing slides, everything looking just absolutely beautiful. I love the fact that this island is again tied. It is a steel island tied down into the frame so it doesn't move or wiggle or jiggle when you're driving around or leaning up against it. We'll show you more of that here in a little bit. A TV on a televator with a massive electric fireplace. But I mean, man, they always do a great job. I mean, all these people were commenting on wanting an office setup and they were already working on it, dropping it just a couple weeks later. I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. You come back into here and I could see this being used in so many different ways. Obviously, you do have the desk. You got plenty of storage over here to the right, and you're gonna have that residential finish for the cabinets. It's also got the dovetail here in the back, but this is really nice and sturdy. But then, I mean, you could use this as a butler pantry. It has washer and dryer prep right here. So let me do this real quick. And then watch how easy and smooth this is, you know, just to kind of raise it up. So now when you're not working, and notice you have the monitor still on there, you can pull it up and it stops just before something like that would kind of crunch into the way. But you also have really nice viewing windows, and they got a thermofoil on the exterior of this. You have the day shade, or the night shade, and the day shade that comes out of the bottom. But you're gonna have outlets all over the place. These are gonna be for your dump valves right here in this box. But I mean, look at that. I mean, how freaking cool is that? So washer and dryer could go right here. I could totally see myself probably plopping down one of those combo units and then using the, you know, the office kind of more. And then even the bottom one over here is going to be used for a filing cabinet. But what do you guys think about this office? Let me go ahead and lower this. Give another little view here. I mean, look at that. Overhead storage. Got the controls for your lights and more outlets even up here. You're also going to notice it is on the soft close with that, you know, kind of the brass brush finish. And you do have the old Steam Sucker 3000 right there just to kind of help the airflow around. Now you flip it around here and you're going to have some areas where you can hang up a couple coats, you know, maybe like a little blanket if you want to, you know, kind of snuggle up in here, maybe watch a little movie yourself. And then this is going to be the other door to head on out. Let me go ahead and get this closed up here. But it's got the screen there. There you go. But this is for the filing cabinet. Plenty of drawers. Pretty darn neat. And now you're heading back into an absolutely beautiful living room, you know, that we have grown accustomed to for the Brinkley. I love that millennial gray that they got going on with the brown. The accent lighting is looking really sharp. If you're not familiar with the Brinkley product as a whole as well, you have this ottoman right here that will have an extendable top. So it'll actually, if you could imagine, it's a little hard with one hand, but if you take it, and then there you are. They also got the two-tone, so you got the brown and the gray, which is looking pretty darn sharp, but a good place for storage here. You got the mirror with the backlighting and the lights, along with plenty of overhead storage. And then one thing I also appreciate too is all of the framework for the windows. You're going to notice that there's going to be no staple holes because everything is screwed in from the back. And then right here, I mean, I am yanking on the darn thing, and it is extremely sturdy. You can't really do that with just about any other brand. You're also going to notice you have the power theater seating with the, or I'm sorry, not power theater seating, I apologize. Heated and massage, gosh almighty, not that either. You have right here, okay. Start that over, Hunter, back up, let's go. Brrr. All right, right over here you have your theater seating, and it is going to have a heating mode along with a USB with a pull tab to kick up your feet, along with a charging station and a place to store, a couple books or your remotes. And then it is also directly across from your TV. Again, that is going to be on a televator, so you can lower that down so that way, you can catch a good view on the window behind it. That fireplace there, you're looking, I believe that is the Innoflame. I'm messing up. So that fireplace there will put out 4,777 BTUs of heat, which basically means in an RV this size, it'll heat the entirety of this camper with absolutely no issue. Now back to the island where I was saying it has a steel base tied into the frame. What that is going to mean for you is just a much smoother, sturdier ride. Like, yanking on this, it is not moving around, and that is going to be a rarity. Put your hip up to any camper in the industry and push it and see what happens there. And I'll tell you why you'll be spending a little bit more money. You got storage here. You also have the control for your speaker. You're also going to get plenty of countertop space on either side of your oven, which is going to be, just smaller than about a residential size, so you can get your, your chickens and whatnot in there. You have your microwave with storage both left and right. And you're also going to get 3 pull-out drawers over here on this side. The top 2 are going to be this size, and the bottom one is going to be just a hair deeper at that size right there. Right here is going to be the control for the televator. So you're going to push that down. You notice you got the shelving, but also the window. They are also going to open up for a good breeze there too as well. Back on over to the island. You have a pull-out area for both of your trash cans, but then you also have a paper towel holder here too as well, which is always, pretty nice to have. You got the sink, which is going to be a brushed stainless steel, and then you also have your high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. Access to your plumbing, and the nice thing about this too is you're going to notice that there are going to be shut-off valves as well, which is a nice spot to have them at. Most of your campers will just have them over. Most of your campers will not have those. I apologize. Love the solid surface countertops. The design looks great. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. A little spice rack-a-rooney. And then right here, you're going to have your 12-volt refrigerator as well. It's going to be your Furrion. And as you can see, you got the refrigerator on the right, the freezer section over here on the left. But this thing is no joke. For a long weekend, or possibly even, like a 5, 6, 7-day trip, you would have no problem packing away enough food for that. If you need pantry space, they got pantry space, baby. It's also going to be on the adjustable shelving, and there is going to be an outlet so you could put something like a Keurig. And then right over here, you have the real tile backdrop. A couple junk drawers, so you're going to get 2 of those. And then you also have more storage as well as your breaker box. And then you flip it back around and you're at your adjustable desk. But you haven't seen this before. This is a very, very nice option to have. You can sit down. 1, you got yourself your little utensils. But then 2, you can pull it out just like so. And the nice thing about this is now you got yourself a second working desk, or you got room for multiple people to have breakfast, play some cards. My personal favorite is going to be euchre. But in addition to that, you can move it all the way to the left and all the way to the right. So not only do you have, a large area, but you can also adjust it to be a little bit more custom to your experience. On the back end of this, I'm not sure if I said it, but you do have a thermofoil, so that way it does repel away some of that heat. You also have a little clicker light right here. And again, no staple holes because it is all adhered from the back. This is going to be your control center, so your first and second awning, and then all three of your slides will be located right there, along with your different lighting controls, and where you can check the tank fills. You can also put these all on a dimmer. Well, you can snuggle up with honey buns and watch a movie. Your max air fan, which is going to be just above the oven here. There's your fuse box, I apologize. And then you also have your floating steps right there too as well, which you can see you could put a couple little Sperry's under there. Pretty good sized bathroom. I like the ripples that are in the shower. It's also going to be a one-piece fiberglass shell, and it's got one of the fancier shower heads in the game. So you're going to have the water where it spits out at 4 ports. You also have the soft glow LED lights here up front. And I am 6 feet tall, so you're probably looking at about 6'6" to here, and I would say 6'3" to there. So you definitely have plenty of room. You also have the Tri-Glide glass series, so it opens up just a little bit wider. Got a little mirror to check out the old bowling gun, baby. Another max air fan, and then your outlet right there, along with another sink with the stainless steel. 3 of those, and then clean cut storage and access to your plumbing, along with a porcelain throne, a couple little J hooks there for your towels. And then you also have your control for your on-demand tankless hot water heater. So basically, if you're not familiar with that, it's basically instant heat that'll last as long as you have propane. And then in the bedroom here, I mean, it doesn't get much better. You got yourself a big old bed. I love the lighting that they use. It kind of has that articulating head, so that way you can move it down and kind of adjust it like the Pixar guy. And then you have windows here on both sides, again with the day and the night shades and shelving, along with outlets. But you're also going to get outlets down here, so if you need to plug in something a little bit more heavy duty, you're able to do so. Nice little bookshelf over here on the left. Ceiling height is going to be probably about 6'4". You're going to have your Furrion right up here. You also have a heat pump in the main AC, which is going to be, or I'm sorry, this one has a 13.5. And then you also got a heat pump. Just go ahead and move these over here. You also got a couple cubbies there. Cordless vac press system. You got your dryer hookups. And then your washer. Smart TV, emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. You're also going to get 3 of these in your dresser system and 4 of those. Plus, you have a little bit of hidden storage there underneath as well. But all right, guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Again, this is the 2025 Brinkley Model Z, 3515. Now I'm going to step around on the outside and just show you a couple things there. And then we're going to get skedaddling. I woke up this morning, or yesterday, went and did a whole bunch of the Berkshire motorhomes. Now I'm over at Brinkley, the last stop of the day. And then I'm heading home to enjoy the last couple days of summer with the kiddos there. So here we are back on the outside. Again, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description of this video. What are you guys thinking about the new graphics here? Nothing too crazy, but they did have a couple little cleanups there. So it's all one continuous line when the slides are going to be closed. You're also going to have your 6-point hydraulic auto leveling, the raised Brinkley there, one big old awning, and then a second one that is going off, so you can really utilize this campsite, for some shaded areas if you're setting up like picnic tables or something of that nature. Your key block locations are all going to be located with these stickers, so basically you can screw it in, and they told me that you could hang up to a 43-inch TV on that, but I also saw like little basketball hoops, lanterns and lights and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty fun. Massive pass-through storage here with your battery disconnect. You're also going to see that it is an aluminum frame construction that is going to be welded at all points. And you're also going to get a outside shower over here on this side. And then you got your speaker hookup right there, along with a couple outlets if you want to get a TV going, or something like that. The speaker will also be, let me get underneath this thing real quick. So you can see it's all heated and enclosed. But you got your speaker, you got one here, and then you got another one right there, so you can get those absolutely bumping. Plus you got your propane disconnect there as well. And then right here is also going to be your low point drains and a little place for the old stinky slinky. Got the solid entry steps that flip up into the doorway with the what they call the safe T-rail. So this is going to be basically extra long rail for you that folds up against the door. You're also going to get the screen assist here as well, so you can pull that. And now it goes back, so it's on that little kind of a spring load action. Got the European style frameless windows. They're going to be all the square style. Dual axle with the Cooper tires. And then heading around the back here, you're going to see you have your backup camera. They also beefed up the ladder a bit, so I am only a couple pounds here away from climbing on top of my first camper in a couple years. But this thing holds a 300-pound weight capacity. Get on top of the roof, check your seals, check your slides. You also have your slam latch door with a little bit of storage, along with a 2-inch receiver that I believe has a 3,000-pound tow rating, 3,000-pound hitch rating, along with your 4-way pin right there as well. Here is going to be the entrance into that office again, so you get another little sneak peek there. And then there's your valve, and remember the dump for that is going to be right here in this little black box with that red button there for you. That's where you plug in the unit, and then you have your docking station. So a second outside shower with the hot and cold water. You also have all your different bypasses, the brass fittings here, and then you have your potable water, which comes out pretty darn far. I think they said it was about 40 feet. And then you got outlets, and then your valve openings here, along with your leveling control right there. Flip it on around here. It's all held together with the magnetic latches. Then let me go ahead and do this right there. Bada bing, bada boom. You got all your hydraulics right there. And then you're back up into the front. But all right, guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Brinkley Model Z 3515. See you.